Erima, what are you doing on that YouTube? Eh?
All right, so no need to waste any time. I am jumping in straight to the closure. So this is it right here. The closure is not ridiculously like full or anything, but I do want to go in and pluck it a little bit more. So what I'm doing right now is I've already sectioned out some hair and I'm going to start tweezing from that section. And all I'm doing is I'm plucking in one area, skipping to the next. So literally it's hop, skip, hop, skip. I'm just tweezing in one area, and then once I'm done, I'll comb that out to remove the hair. And as you guys can see, that portion of the hair is a little bit more sparse than before. So I'm just going to go in again and just get a little bit more section of hair to remove from the frontal, from the closure, sorry. And I'm just going to section that off again. And as you can see, I've already worked on the other section of the lace closure, so I'm just working on the right side of it now. So again, I am just working on that top portion and not the hair that I've left out in the front. And again, all I'm doing is tweezing in one section, jump into the next, tweezing in one section, jump into the next. And that's literally all you do to pluck your lace closure. There's nothing more to it other than that. It's literally just you plucking in one, jump into the next, plucking in one area, jump into the next. And then once you feel like you plucked enough hair, all you're just going to be doing is section that off once you're done. And that's literally all it takes to pluck your lace closure. It's not that hard. And then you also want to make sure that once you're done that you comb out any excess hair that you got plucked out. It may not feel like it's a lot, but trust me, by the time you comb it out, it will be a lot of hair. So again, I'm sectioning off that hair, and I'm going to do this up until I feel like I'm comfortable, or I feel like the hair is going to look as natural and realistic as I want it to look like. And I'm just going back in to make sure my part is very, very clean, because I don't want to go back in and start tweezing on the areas I've already tweezed and worked on before. So again, tweezing in one area, and then I'm just going to jump into the next, tweezing in one area and jump into the next. And that's literally all you have to do to achieve your lace closure, getting that realistic look in the front. All right, and then I'm now working on my last section of the hair. And again, you guys, I just want to mention, like, if this is your first time plugging a lace closure or anything like that, just please remember this takes time. Like, even for me, I've done this so many times, but plucking lace closures just takes time, and you have to be very patient with it. If you're not, your hair is going to look crazy. And one thing you want to make sure is that you don't, one, over pluck, and two, don't use a dull tweezer on this. The tweezer I'm using is a little bit dull, but honestly, I can work with it because I've done this so many times. But if it's your first time, making sure that you utilize every tool that you're using properly. Do not over pluck, because if you have a bald spot on your lace closure, I really just don't know how you can come back from it. So all right, so as you guys can see, we are done. Y'all, the hair looks so lush and beautiful now that everything is plucked out. The hairline looks amazing. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. The hair is very, very soft, very lush. Even as I'm brushing it out and running my fingers through it, everything feels great. I went and got my brush just to go ahead and remove any excess hair, but also I want to go ahead and add in some slow clips of how good the hair looks being brushed out. Just like the hairline looks amazing. I love how natural it looks, like chef kisses. Honestly, it looks bomb. I'm very obsessed with the hair. I'm very obsessed with the texture. Overall, I'm just very, very, very pleased. All right, and then once you're done, what you're gonna do is just grab a pair of scissors, and I am going to do my best to make sure I don't mess up this closure. So I'm just cutting down the middle, and then I'm gonna cut from the sides. So that's how I'm doing it now, because the last wig I had, I completely cut off way too much lace from the closure, and I was so upset, especially by the time you wash it. For some reason, it feels like the lace kind of shrinks a little bit, if that makes any sense. But yeah, just make sure you leave more lace then you do cut off, because you do not want to be in a position where you cut off more lace than expected. So this is what the hair looks out brushed, and I'm obsessed with it. It looks great. I love it. Positive vibes all the way. So I want to go ahead and wash the hair because I have to. Just got to remove all the chemicals from the hair, and all the process. And you see that the curls have went and rejuvenated back. So once I'm done washing, I'm just going to go ahead and hot comb my hair. I've already dried it and air dried it. And y'all, I had to go ahead and insert these clips of Carlton on my armpits because it just looked crazy. Like my deodorant stains looked crazy. So that's why that's there, if anybody was wondering. But all I'm doing is just making sure I'm laying my closure down flat with my hot comb. And you want to make sure you always do this just to lay your hair down and get that flat look. So all right, now once I'm done, I'm just gonna go in with some water and Bella Curls leave-in conditioner. I'm running the water throughout every area of my hair, and then I'm gonna follow up with using the Bella Curls leave-in conditioner. The leave-in conditioner is really just for the smell, honestly. I mean, you can use it on there just in case, but I personally just use it for a little bit just to get the softness and also for the smell. Really, that's all it is. So as you guys can see, the hair is very much so defined. It looks great when it's wet. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with it when it's wet, honestly. I feel like that's the best way and the best style to wear it. And as you guys can see, there's so much shine and bounce. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and add some Eco Styler gel onto my closure. And this is how I make my closure look very realistic into the scalp. I grab a little bit of Eco Styler gel, apply it to the front portion of my lace closure. And I always start off with Eco Styler gel because it's a little bit softer and it's not as harsh as Got To Be glue. So I use that as my start up. And then once I do that, I just kind of swivel out the edges to how I want it to look like. I don't do anything too crazy. I just want something that looks very natural and realistic, you know? So next, after I'm done with that, I'm just going to use a little bit of my freeze glue spray and apply it to where I just added the Eco Styler gel just to have it hold in place. And this is what I always do every time I'm trying to lay my edges. And this is what it should look like once you're done. This is the final look. I hope that this was helpful. It's a very easy go-to step to do. So yeah, we went from this to this, and I'm again very much pleased. And I do want to add that this hair is very bouncy. It's very soft. It has a lot of movement, and I am 5'1", so this hair reigned very well on my backside. I love how well the inches look on me. All right, you guys, well, this is the end of my video. I really hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys like this and you want more, you already know what to do. I'm so happy that you guys have finally made it to the end. I'm happy you guys have made it to the end. So yeah, if you guys like this and you guys want any more, you already know what to do. Again, this is my Malaysian curly hair. I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial on how I went and fixed the closure to it. And also, if you guys haven't seen that, I went and made a video on how to create a wig as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this and want any more, you already know what to do. All details are down below in the description box. That goes for discount codes, direct link to this hair, etc. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.